algebraic expression.
Very good.
It uses letter and has letters.
Very good. Anyone have anything to build on that with? Any extra comments? Okay, Chris Landy.
I like to build on Gaia points. Variable does have letter, and also it doesn't have equal signs.
Very good. Well, a variable is just the letter. You might be talking about, what's she trying to say? Does anyone have any idea what she's trying to say? Or do you want to fix it really quickly? If not, you can choose somebody to help you develop your thought.
I think what she's talking about is an expression.
Say more, please.
An expression doesn't use an equal sign.
Very good. Very good. Another thought, Deshauna?
I'd like to add on to Jacob's point. It doesn't use an equal sign. It uses parentheses.
Okay. Especially if it has...
Two operations.
Especially if it has what?
Two operations.
Two operations. So you guys already are coming in here with a lot of knowledge. Essence, you have what final point?
I would like to add on to Gaelle's point when she said use letters. It's called the algebraic expression.
Excellent. Turn your machine so that A equals 0. Turn your machine so that A equals 0. All right, everybody there?
Yes.
Okay. Now, it says, what is the value of your last name? If, let's do my name, for example. I'm doing this with you guys, and I'm writing B equals O equals W equals L equals E equals and S equals.
And then you add it all up.
Aha, okay. And then what do you do, Essence?
You add it all up.
Very good. Everyone have a better idea now?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Just
The sum of my first name is 36.
excellent, Gaia. Deshauna.
87.
Woo! 87, awesome. Okay, and Essence
56.
and Jacob.
My first name?
Yes,
26.
26. Okay. Now, Jacob, how many letters are in your first name?
My first name? 6.
6 letters. 5 letters. Essence, how many letters are in your name?
7. My first name?
Yes. Deshauna?
9.
Gael?
83.
83.
Oh.
I mean, you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Arthur?
81, but the letters 6.
6 letters. Chris Landy?
10.
And you know the sum yet?
Yes. 75.
And Jeremiah?
8.
8. What'd you ask her, Arthur? What'd you ask her?
How much? I asked her how does she have less letters? She has more letters than me, but less numbers.
Okay, that is actually exactly what I was about to point out. Jeremiah has 8 letters and his sum is 74. Chris Landy has 10 letters and her sum is 75, just one greater than Jeremiah's. Arthur has 6 letters and his sum is 81. Gael has 6 letters and her sum is 36. Deshauna, 9 letters and 87. Essence, 7 and 56. And Jacob, 5 and 26. I want to hear your conversation right now about some things that you noticed. And Arthur started us off greatly. What is your response to his question?
Well, I guess the greater the letter, the less the number. Or
I want you to say a comment that you're confident about. You guess, you think, or what?
well, actually, I guess it's just the number of the variable that when you put it and when you add it all together, it's just what it creates. And some letters have more variables than the other. Some variables have bigger numbers than others.
Okay. Deshauna?
I would just want to say, like, I have like 3 A's in my names, and the A stand for 0, and I still got way more than Cassandra, and she only have like, I don't know how many A's, like 1 or 2.
Excellent observation. So Deshauna says that her name has 3 A's. Everybody following me so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Her name has 3 A's. So automatically that equals
0.
But she still has, what's your sum, Deshauna?
87.
What does that say about the rest of Deshauna's name? The letters and their variables.
The rest of the letters in her name has higher variables.
Okay. Who wants to build onto that? Anybody?
I think it is because Deshauna has mostly letters that are at the end of the alphabet.
Cosigns all around?
Yes.
So 6 and 81. 6 and 36. And then 5 and 26. What are we noticing? Which name stands out, first of all?
Jacobs.
Arthur's.
Okay, what do you mean?
Arthur's name stands out because he has 6 letters and his is the greatest total.
Okay.
I would agree with Jeremiah that how many letters he have is only 6, and he have a big total.
I would like to build on to Jemiah's and Deshauna point, because all of his letters and author's name except for A is at the end of the alphabet, and it's greater when you add it up, it's 81.
Excellent. I see lots of cosigns. Okay. So you guys are already noticing some trends and some themes here. Now, you know what I want you to do? We found our names with A equal to what?
0.
I want you to turn A and make A equal to 15. So take your machine. And now, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I also noticed something.
What?
I saw a division problem in my name because I have 7 letters and 56 the vowel, and 7 times 8 is 56.
Very good. Very good. And so 56 was your what?
Total.
Your total or your sum. Very good observation.
I noticed with my first name it had a 2 operation. Because I have 8 letters in my name, and 8 times 9 is 72. And then it adds 2 more.
Say more about that.
Well, it reminds me of a 2 operation expression.
Okay, keep going. Keep going. I'm interested.
And well, when I noticed it.
Everyone else, could you please
I
hold on one second, Jeremiah. Find the new sum of your name with A equal to 15. Try that. Go ahead. Okay, Jeremiah, I'm listening.
And then
So tell me more about this 2 operation expression that you can come up with.
2 operation are multiplication and addition.
Okay. Can you write it for me so I can see it?
Yes.
Okay. And what does that say?
8 times 9 plus 2.
And what does that have to do with your name?
Well, I find it interesting that my name is in variables is a 2 operation expression.
Okay. But how did you get that your name is a 2 operation expression? What was the sum? What was the sum of your
first name 74?
And so 8 times 9 is
72
plus 2 is where you're getting those 2 operations. Okay, I understand now. What?
That now my first name is 66, but my last name when we still had A at 0 is 62.
Is 62. Okay, and what is that? What do you notice about variables and how they change?
That they could be very similar if you change them around.
I noticed that from when we had A at 0 and from A to 15, now my answer is way higher. Now my answer went from 87 all the way to 115.
And remember, what did we attribute Deshauna's low number for? Despite how many letters she had. We talked about the letter
A.
Okay, and what did we say about the letter A when Deshauna had it at first?
That even though that A is small, her score was still high.
Well, remember the first time, Deshauna, what did we notice about your name? Okay, I hear, yes.
She had 3 zeros because she had 3 A's in her name, and that means she had 3 zeros. But her answer was still higher.
Okay, because the rest of her letters were back in the alphabet. Very good. You have another? Hold on one second before you go there. But so this new time that we did it, right?
Yes.
It was great. Her name was way higher than it was the first time.
Why?
Because the A's, instead of them being zeros, they changed it to a higher number and they changed it to 15. And compare it to the rest of her letters that changed it to different higher order numbers or lower numbers, she still got a higher sum.
Very perceptive.
When we changed the numbers to A to be 15, my first name turned out to be now 129.
Whoa. So it went way up, right? And now the numbers at the end of the alphabet are the ones that
Are real low.
are very low. Whose name has a lot at the end of the alphabet?
No.
Arthur. What did you get this time? Yeah.
I got 66 now.
And what was your first one?
It was 81
You want to say anything about why you think that is?
because at first when we had A at 0, the end of the alphabet it was high, but now that we switched it, now it's low.
Excellent observation. And who wants to close us off? Unfortunately, we've run out of time. I had a couple more questions. You want to?
Yes, mine increased from 74 to 129.
Why do you think that is?
I think that is because I don't have any of the letters in my first name isn't close to the end of the alphabet, and I just switched A from 0 to 15.
Very good. I appreciate that observation. And Mr. Morenzi, finish us off.
First, my first name was 26, but now when you switch A to 15, now it's 95.
And so at the end of the day, what does this tell us about variables?
Variables can equal any number.
Ding, 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 ding. Clap it up for Arthur, guys. Excellent job. All right, thank you so much for your help today.